Miers, deadly. Gryan Miers finishes the goal and maybe the game.
Gryan, 150 games this week. What does that milestone mean to you?
The number doesn't mean much, but being here and being a part of this team and community has meant a lot to me. So to get to a number and a milestone, it kind of just ticks off how far you've come, and I think that's what means a lot to me, and gives me a time to kind of look back and also look forward to how good and how lucky I've been to be a part of this place.
You're a local kid living out the childhood dream from Geelong. Can you believe the journey that you've been on so far?
Not really, and I think a lot of players talk about that they'll look back once they finish. I think I'm the same. Even now, I haven't even watched the grand final back properly, because I think that's something I'll save when I finish my career, and I keep wanting to look forward to what's next, so then I fulfill the dreams that I've set out, and that's what's worked for me so far. But I'm very privileged and very grateful with the support and the place I've been put in, and how it's all turned out for me. I'm very lucky.
The Geelong region itself, we hear at RACV Torquay today, how important has this region been to help you find a balance not only on the field but off the field as well?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I've been blessed that I have my mates, my family all nearby. So I grew up in Torquay, so this is where I was 20 years ago. And then I moved to Grovedale, where I played my footy and went to high school. So then I have all the friends there as well. So I've kind of moved from Torquay to Grovedale and now to Geelong, but I've been a part of the whole community from the Surf Coast up, and I've had a great time. I still have a great time, and I love it here.
Your consistency at the top level has been amazing over the last 4 seasons. I think you played 84 out of the last 86 games for the Cats. So what are the keys behind that success and being able to, in your preparation maybe, to help you find that consistency?
Yeah, I think something I'm most proud of is just kind of always putting my best foot forward and always trying hard with everything. It's kind of held me in good stead since I was a kid, that I've never really missed a training session, let alone a game, so unless I've had some unluck here and there. So I'm very grateful with the support around me that puts me into that position, and then I've got a nice inner drive that keeps me going all days, every day, to want that success and create that success. So it's kind of worked out for me quite well in that department.
We chatted through the pre-season about your leadership skills as well and being able to develop that side of your game. Who have been the key influences on your journey with that, and how have you been able to develop those skills?
Geelong's been probably the best little leadership factory when you have Joel at the top, Scotty at the top, down. But those guys are the kind of pinnacle, but then there's little things that you grab off each person, and I think that's how I kind of go about my footy and life, is taking one thing from each person. I'll never outdo someone at their best strength, but if I can get halfway there, I think it complements me as a person well. Tom Stewart's a great leader, Patrick Dangerfield's a great leader, Tom Atkins, Mark Blitzsales, but they're all completely different. So they're 4 examples, but there's been plenty more, and even guys that don't play regularly that people wouldn't really understand how good of leaders they are, that I like to emulate and copy and try to be like as people.
Your role on the field too has developed along with your journey. You sort of started as a more traditional small forward. We've seen you in recent years push up the ground further, get involved as a key connector from half back to half forward, even on the weekends, so you play a lot in the midfield. How have you seen that role, and what have you been working on in your own personal development on the field?
There's always room to grow, and there's always room to change. I'm moving up and keep going further. Maybe I'll be a backman before I finish up, but I think it's just doing what's best for the team, and I think Chris Scott and the coaching guys do an amazing job, and always have, as putting players where their strengths lie. And my strengths at the moment are my running and my kind of delivery up the field. So they put me in spots to be able to use that, and I think that's what's best at the moment. And it might be different next year to the year after, but that's why I think we're such a consistent team, is that once we get a new recruit, it's how can we make that player blossom, and they've been able to do that with me and change my game over time as well. And then the buy-in from the players has always been amazing to make it easy.
You briefly mentioned that 2022 premiership, getting to taste the ultimate success at the top level. We're in a really great position again this year, sitting in the top 4 with 3 games to go and another chance to really have a good crack at September. How exciting is it with what's ahead over the next few weeks?
Yeah, I've been very, very lucky to be in this position pretty regularly, and I don't take it for granted, and know that the opportunity is there. You need to put yourself in this position to get that chance, and then you need a bit of luck, and you also need a bit of hard work from here. So I think we'll give our best shot. I'm very confident that our best is the best. So we'll see how it plays out. I think that's the fun of footy, that you never know what's going to happen, and hopefully it goes our way, because we'll be trying to make that happen.
And just finally, 150th game this week will be against Essendon at home in front of the home fans. We've got such a great supporter base and membership base behind us. How exciting is it going to be, and what do we need to do to make sure we get on top of the Bombers early this week?
Yeah, it's not gone away from anything that we've done in the past, and the past few weeks and the past few years really, is just play our game. When we get the game on our terms and play good contested footy, and then also fast outside game, I think we look best, and I think that's what we really need to do on the weekend. And it's pretty lucky that I've been able to play my second milestone game back home and in front of the fans, which have always treated me nicely in the last few years, which is always good, and I'm very grateful.
Yeah, well, thanks for your time, Gryan, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.